I am almost at goal weight. What now? Hi everyone, welcome back. Ahead of this video, I am going to apologize because I am in my PJs, my Christmas PJs, and no makeup. It is a cozy rainy day and this is what we're doing. So I apologize for all of this. There is no makeup, there is no nothing. You are getting me 100% raw today. So apologies for the face. But guys, I am almost at goal weight. Can you believe this? I can't believe it. And mixed feelings, right? But before we get into talking about that, let's get into side effects, measurements, and weight. Guys, if you are new here, my name is In Need. I share beauty, lifestyle, and faith on this channel. And of course, I've been sharing my Zepbound journey and now almost at goal weight and what that means. So if you are interested, please continue to watch. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing and liking and commenting. I love the comments. I always try to comment everyone back. Lately, I've been a little bit behind, but I am trying to catch up as much as possible. I appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much for being here. All right, let's get into side effects. So last week, I gave myself the shot. That was on Thursday. My husband had his Christmas dinner. Guys, I look forward to this dinner every single year. It is at a very popular restaurant in the Bronx. It's called Enzo's. And I love Italian food. If you know anything about me, I think I was Italian in a past life. I'm Puerto Rican, but I love Italian food. So could you imagine when I went to Italy earlier last year? It was the best time of my life, the best food of my life. Anyway, I went to his Christmas dinner. I had given myself the shot early in the morning. Guys, I did not practically eat all day. And I know the only thing I did have was my shake, which is this Fairlife Core Power, the 26-gram one. And I bought this, drank it, but that was pretty much what I had all day. I get to the dinner and guys, I am not feeling well. I did not have time to eat that day, even just like small stuff. And you should eat like for this shot. I'm filming this, by the way, on Friday. Just like last week, I was not able to film everything on the Thursday except for giving myself the shot and for my weigh-in. Those are the only two things I did on Thursday. Today, I did the measurements, and that's pretty much it. But with that being said, when I gave myself the shot yesterday, I ate and I ate good. I had myself a good, hearty, full of protein breakfast. So, and I had my shake. So, last week, so we're going back to last week. So last week when I gave myself the shot, it is around 5:30 and I am feeling icky. Obviously, totally my fault because I did not take proper care of myself on shot day. I did not eat and now I am here at the restaurant and I could eat little bits of food. That made me sad. I mean, yes, I want to be I want my appetite to be controlled, but this is once a year that we go to this restaurant and I absolutely love it. And I really barely could eat the food. So I was having little bits of everything that they were serving. But on top of that, I just felt really icky. I just felt drained. My head was hurting. I just wanted to lay down. Like it was one of those days where I just wanted to lay down. I didn't want to be up and about. And I had a lot of joint pain, guys. It almost felt flu-like for that day. And I say for that day because I really didn't feel it as much afterwards. But for Thursday, I was like literally walking. I felt like an 80-year-old. I was literally walking, and all of a sudden, I feel this like soreness and pain in my hips. And my husband's like, geez, you're falling apart. It really felt like I was falling apart. Like my joints, my hips, they did not feel good. But other than that, slight headaches for the following days. I feel like if I don't get off to a good start and I don't eat well the first day, I feel like the next few days don't play out well. There is something that I completely forgot to mention in one of my previous videos, and it was that my period, remember a few videos back, I had my period. I had shown that I had lost weight instead of gained weight, which was baffling to me. And I had my period and my period came back like literally like 2 days later and played out an extra few days. not normal for me, but I have to say that has to be a side effect of the shot because I usually have a few days. And another thing to that is that I also have the Mirena IUD, which I have to go replace because we don't want to be running any risks. But anyway, I had my period and I was like, is this thing going to end? Because it was literally going on for days and it wasn't heavy. It was just like light spotting. Again, I apologize. We share it all here. I know it's TMI, but hello, like if I don't tell you and you're experiencing it, then how do we know that it's the shot or our own bodies acting up or perimenopause? That could be a thing too. But I digress. All right, guys. So I filmed my shot and my measurements separately. So I am going to insert my measurements first. So I'm going to put that in here. Let's do these measurements. I am going to start off with the waist. I'm going to try to do it quickly. Usually I have, look at this. Guys, my pants are not even fitting. Look at like all the space that is here. These used to fit me like so tight and now they don't. Okay, so I'm gonna flip it down and let's get this waist in the books. All right. I'm gonna tuck this up here so that it's not in the way. This is why it's easier to do this with fitted clothing, but, oh. All right, here we go. $31.88. Let's do the hips. Bring this back up. We got 40.98 inches. Let's do left thigh. $21.73. Right thigh. $21.6. Let's do the arms. We'll do the left arm first. Okay. I'm getting 12.63. The right bicep. I keep forgetting I could use the check mark like that lady told me. I don't know why I don't do it. $12.75. Now we'll do the chest. Oh, let me do it across like I've been doing right here. Make sure. 37.28. All right. We are good here. Save. All right. And now we will get into the weigh-in. So take a look. All right, everyone, let's get into the details. All right, let me pull this up. All right, so my weight is at 153.8. Guys, my goal weight from the start of this journey was 150. This close. I am literally this close, and my clothes are fitting so big. So I have these PJs on and they are literally sagging on me. I like them. They're cute though because they're pink, and they have these candy canes. They are sagging on me, but they're still comfortable. And a lot of my clothes are fitting really big. I haven't been this weight for a very, very long time. So when I started this journey, I was at 177.8. I've lost well over 20 pounds, and here I am at 153.8. So let's go into the comparison report. So let's check out 12, 11, 25. I pretty much took it at the same time. Look, so last week at 8:21 a.m., I weighed in at 154.4 pounds. And on yesterday at 8:20 a.m., I weighed in at 153.8 pounds. I am down 0.6 pounds. I will take that. I don't care. I am this close to my goal weight. I don't know what I am. Okay. So my BMI is down 0.1, body fat percentage 1.7, body fat mass 2.8, muscle percentage is 1.6% up, muscle mass 2.2 pounds up. And let's see, protein percentage is up by 0.4%, which is great. Protein mass 0.4 pounds, and that's great as well. Those are usually the numbers that I like to take into account and consider. But guys, I have decisions to make, right? I am going back to my 5 milligrams. So I am staying on 5 milligrams, I should say. So I am going to stay on 5 milligrams. So I am not going to go up. I am clearly losing weight. A lot of you had commented last week when I was asking what should I do. A lot of you, many of you for the most part, told me stay at 5 milligrams because I am still seeing weight loss, and I 100% agree with you. We are nearly 5 months in, and I feel like I really am starting to learn what my body is doing every time I give myself the shot. So last week when I did not eat my breakfast and I did not take care of myself throughout that day, drinking water, eating, my body reacted badly. Right. So just knowing these things and trying to keep on top of it is one of the things that I learned in this journey. So there is no reason for me to go up if, again, I am managing my side effects and I am losing weight. I don't see the reason to go to 7.5. So the update is I am staying on 5. Like that didn't really do anything because I already told you I was going to be on 5 milligrams. But anyway, that's where I am right now. That's what I am going to do. I'm going to stay on the 5 milligrams. I will continue to update you on my progress. And I think I might have a new goal weight because I am not stopping, only because there are certain areas that I still feel need to slim down, right? And I am thinking my midsection area is one of those areas. My arms are still one of those areas. I really don't care. I've always been very transparent. I don't care about my bottom half being larger. I don't mind it. But the arms, the upper body, I always like to be snatched. And I want snatched arms, guys. But with that being said, snatched arms, I am going to show you the device that I've been using. It's a cavitation machine. I mentioned it in one of my previous videos and I want to get deeper into that. So I want to show you, last week I actually filmed a little bit of it, but I didn't get to post it. I was running tight on time. I hate keeping you guys waiting, but I want to show you a little bit of that. And then towards the end, guys, the video cut off. The video cut off. So I'm going to re-record, but I also want to show you what I've been using, and that helps with skin tightening. That also helps with like localized areas where the fat is that you have like stubborn that you want to get rid of. So I'm very excited to show you those results as I do it week by week so that you can see how the body is looking. This is my 5-in-1 cavitation machine that Mychway sent me. I am super excited to show this to you. So this wonderful machine has different types of tools that will help you guys. It will help with body contouring. It would help with stubborn little areas where fat is accumulating and you're having trouble trying to slim it down. Now, this is not, I'm going to say this again, this is not a weight loss machine. It is not a magic wand. It is sort of a magic wand, but not like a weight loss magic wand. This has to be done in conjunction to good diet, exercise, and all the things, which we are pretty much on track doing, especially being on a GLP-1. These kind of tools are tools that help support the weight loss, that help support in skin tightening and contouring. So I am very excited about this. They sent me this and I was absolutely over the moon thrilled because what this costs to get done at a spa, literally hundreds of dollars. And I think I've shared this with you guys before. A couple of years ago when I was exercising, I was also going to my esthetician. I was going for my facials. I was going for my body contouring because she had amazing before and after results. Now, this is basically the same thing she used, except it's much more compact and a lot more affordable than probably the one that she bought. This is $40K. Now they have different models. As you guys can see, this is the area where I want to work. As I've been losing weight and now I'm close to goal weight, I do see extra skin, and that was not a thing for me when I was exercising and losing weight a couple of years back. My stomach was a lot flatter. Everything was a lot more toned. And of course, because it went hand in hand with me actually working out. Now, I have this in the comfort of my own home. So I do know how to use it. I went to a lot of sessions with my esthetician and she was fantastic. I think she enjoyed torturing me a little too much because this was fine, but she would also like give me massages and OMG, painful. But, but my body was looking great and there was such a difference. So I'm excited that I've been actually using this. So I'll show you in another clip where I've been using it. They also sent this gel to me and this is the conductor. Let's go over, I'm over here hanging out with my fat. Let's go over what the machine does, right? So there are different tools for everything. This tool right here is the tool that's going to help with the body contouring. Now, when you are using these tools, you have to select the time, the strength, and what you will use it for. So what this is going to do is literally, like, there are ultrasonic waves, right? There are sound waves. You might hear like a little high-pitched little, you're going to hear like a high-pitched sound, but it's not harmful. It's annoying, but not harmful. The sound waves, it's going to liquefy those little deposits of fat, and then you're going to drain it through your lymphatic system. I know it sounds like witchcraft. I know. But I promise you that it works. And you will continue to see a difference. Sometimes people see a difference within 1 to 2 sessions. This would be good to use at least 2 to 3 times a week. So I think this is a great self-care type of machine to have. So today is my self-care night. And I'm going to take my 25 to 30 minutes working around my midsection. I also want to use it for my arms to tone my arms. And these guys right here are great for skin tightening and for the face as well, for wrinkles, fine lines, tightening, all the wonderful things. When you are using this and you see like a little red light here as well as here, that is the radio frequency light, also known as RF. Now, when you're using this, and you are like, it's literally like a suction, it's vacuum. This is amazing for cellulite. And what you're going to do is that you're going to bring it up to where your lymph nodes is, because again, you are going to basically pee or sweat this out. And this is why it's extra important that you drink lots of water when you're giving yourself these treatments. It's also recommended that after you use these tools, do not shower for 4 to 6 hours. You want it to do its thing, right? So you don't want to do anything that's going to disrupt that. Especially what you can do is just wipe this off once you're done using it. So you're gonna go through this pretty quickly. So I would suggest that if you get this machine, get a few bottles, or get from Amazon one of those. You can use one of those bottles that they use for like the sonogram. They sell them on Amazon. It's like a blue one. I'll put it in my description box as well. A big blue one, and you can use that. But you'll be using this a lot. So this is what's going to be the conductor, and you're gonna put on a nice thick amount of it. And then when you finish, you can just wipe it right off, but definitely generous amount. All right, so I set it to 25 minutes. I'm going to do the energy level at 5. Let me slather this on. Guys, and I apologize. Again, I look crazy. This is my self-care day. I actually feel like I'm coming down with something. So I apologize. I know I look completely insane, but once I'm better, I'll be back, I promise. So I'm going to put this all over my belly. Oh, you know what I should do is take my measurements, but I will do that for the next one so you guys can see the difference. I take measurements week to week anyway, but we will be looking at the difference. You see there's like some loose skin here, but I want to put on a nice thick amount. So do not be cheap with this. You want it to be nice and thick. And you're going to go in sections anyway, so I'm just doing this, but we're going to go in sections. What are we going to do? We're going to grab our tool. I just want to show you how it works real quick. You're not going to stay with me the whole 25 minutes while I do this, but I just want to give you an idea of what it does and how to do it. I'm going to go in small little circles. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear the high pitch. I don't know if you could hear the high pitch sounds, but what we're going to do is just go in small little circles. Do not stay in one spot. You want to keep this moving. And you guys, you know, what you guys spend on a GLP-1 shot, as well as, you know, good diet and all of those things, buying good foods. Like if you were to invest in this and go to someone that was professional, you would be spending hundreds, and believe me, because I did it, hundreds of dollars. When you do this and you buy it for yourself, it is a one-time fee, and you can do this in your home, and you could do it a few times a week. And once you get the hang of it, there's really nothing to it. But yeah, this is a really cool machine to have at home. And it has so many different uses. Like I said, you can use it for your face. You can use it for cellulite. You can use it for body contouring. Like, it really is an amazing tool when used correctly. And as I continue to do this, I will keep you posted on my results. Like I said, I am really trying to focus on getting this nice and tightened up as I continue to lose weight. And I'm going to start doing my exercises as well. New year, new me, guys. Is anyone else tired of hearing that? Every single year, new year, new me. But I feel like this is fitting, right? For 2026, new year, new me. Or you know what? I don't want to use New Year, New Me. I want to say New Year improved me. Also with this, this would also go great with using a good faja. We talked about faja in my earlier episodes, which is a girdle. You want to get something that's really good at compressing because it'll also help shape your body. And I feel like I am not as snatched as I used to be because I really kind of let it go and I stopped using it. But for New Year and improved me, I feel like I want to start using them again. I have to see if I actually fit into them. And if not, I have to buy new ones. I finished the 25 minutes of the 40K. I'm going to go in like another 10, 15 minutes with the body RF for the tightening. So I am going to, well, let's put this on. Then I am going to go into function and body RF. I'm going to bring down the time to 10 minutes and keep it at 6. And I moved up to 6 afterwards, so I'm going to go with 6. And then you see the little red light. And same thing. I am now going to go in small circles. And this is for the skin tightening. Now this one you actually feel heat up. You don't want to keep it in one spot because you will feel the heat. So you want to keep this moving quickly. I want to thank Mychway for sponsoring this video. Guys, if you are looking for the code, you find it here, and you can also find it in my description box below with the rest of my affiliate links. I want to wish you guys all a happy holiday. Remember that Jesus is the reason for the season, so have a wonderful time celebrating. Thank you again so much for being with me yet another week here on Zepbound. I appreciate each and every one of you, and you know that I always pray that God blesses you in new and amazing ways each and every day. Take care.